truffles, chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses, sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, chocolate crisis, growing, growing, grow, the day that he retired. No, 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 Willy Wonka just can't grow. There'd be no more chocolate squiggles, chocolate wiggles, chocolate swirly, chocolate lollies, chocolate curlies, all you girlies, chocolate bagels, chocolate bugles, chocolate melons, chocolate truffles, growing, growing, grow, the day that he retired. No, 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 Willy Wonka just can't grow. The golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. The golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. The golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. This is Mr. Bucket, and that is Mrs. Bucket. The small boy standing right there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
There's a menu
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Well, Wonka's got a new bar out.
What? Mallow or mallow-based?
Mallow, with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters? My!
Papa, what's the latest cap count? 1,276,949 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie. Do you think I will work in the toothpaste one day? Let's hope not, Charlie.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's going to work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candy men and women.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Slubber Spies told his candy balloon recipe.
Wonka was so angry, he gathered all the workers saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home." Then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow worker. Maybe you're undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
What'd she say?
She said she's making bathtub gin.
We're playing gin?
I'm in.
Charlie, run out and see if anyone's done with the newspaper. Okay, you'll have to feed Grandpa George. Here you are, Mom. Cabbage soup. I thought we were playing gin. See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch. There's a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie. It's the candy man!
What are you going to get? Hey Charlie, help me pick something out. I got a nickel. You've already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish it first? I can't help it. I love all candy. Chocolate caramel, jawbreaker suckers.
Stop it! You're making my mouth water!
I am stuck eating sweets. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats.
You can keep the others.
'Cause me, I'm a Wonkerer. Oh yeah, when it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror. Who can take the little spoily. Here, take one of these. On the house.
Really? Thanks!
Who can take tomorrow?
Who can take tomorrow?
Living in a tree.
Living in a tree.
Separating sorrow and collectible dreams. The candy man. The candy man. The candy man can.
The candy man can.
The candy man can. So living it with love makes the world taste good.
Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if you can bond paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. Most of the world's coming to what a family can't even afford paper.
Charlie, your skin's getting cold.
And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man eats it.
Here you go, Dad. Come eat. Here you go, Dad. The paper. Well, I'll be chocolate crispy. Mr. Willy Wonka decided to open his factory to a lucky few.
Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says. Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to let 5 children into the factory. The lucky 5 will receive a lifetime supply of chocolate and tour the factory.
Tour the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate? Read on! Wonka has hidden 5 golden tickets among 5 million ordinary candy bars. Finders of these tickets will win the chocolate and the tour. That's $1 million to one shot. The tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them have been found yet. I hate to stay home.
Charlie, can you imagine winning? Touring the factory? Meeting Mr. Wonka?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
1 o'clock already. Charlie, you'd better hurry. You'll be late for school.
It's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Remember, Charlie, we may be poor, we may be starving, but the Bucket family always thinks positive! Write it in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink.
Positive. So Mr. Bucket went off to the toothpaste factory. Little Charlie Bucket went off to school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket.
Already? When? Just now. Look.
This is Minnie's travel to Direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, people are buying at over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first one has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Drew, may we have a word?
Their name is Glue. Gloop. Und dies ist me cleaner Liebchen Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket.
Yeah, I just knew my little Snusses Bosses would find that golden ticket. He eats so much candy that it was impossible for him not to. In fact, you could say we've been training our little Pudgy Budgy for this day ever since he was born.
Training?
Oh yeah, for their show to eat as much as Augustus, he has to be trained from morning to night, eating all kinds of food. We give him fruit juice for breakfast, plus melons and mangoes and cereals, bananas and cream.
Then fried eggs with bacon, tomatoes und mushrooms mit bread rolls und buns by Zirine. Und coffee und toast bread with butter und marmalade, sweet meats und he treats galore.
And what does Augustus do when breakfast's through?
I eat more. Between meals, he cook feeds me all kinds of goodies, like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is my little piggy. There's nothing he loves.
Mom has a Wonka bar set in sacks.
'Cause they help little Goosey relax.
And dinner?
Of course, it's his meal of the day, but Augustus comes right off his diet.
It's hamburgers, hot dogs, and 10 tons of french fries, and if I bought more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
until
he subsides as a fool.
And when he is finally back the kid can't even get through the door.
And that's why Augustus has lived in the dining room right from the day he was born.
So what does Augustus do when he's ready to get off his feet to the floor?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. It seems the second golden ticket has been found. We're off to a live remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca, Veruca, Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweet Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. I'm in the nut business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. I had my factory gals stop shelling Brazil nuts and start shelling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get him fired?
For you, dear, anything. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolate, one of my factory gals finally found that blasted golden ticket. I let her take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her and her 17 kids.
How generous.
Daddy, now he's being sarcastic. I want him fired. Fired. You hear me? Fired, fired, fired.
This is Phineas Trout where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left.
Yeah, and both winners are twits. You think one deserving kid would win?
Dad, why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory already?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom. Charlie, things were tough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry. Like Grandpa Joe says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive.
this much fun since the factory manager caught his tongue in the conveyor belt. Now let's get home. I'm positive we'll be having something special tonight.
Leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive. The Bucket family went out about morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt the worst of all, but once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie!
Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love.
It's a Whipple scrumptious fudge-mellow delight!
The best of them all, real Whipple. Carefully whipped at 2,700 RPMs at precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
Hey, I thought we agreed on the Nutterific. The best of them all, and you know it. Open her up, Charlie. Show us what thinking positive's all about.
Now, Charlie, don't be too disappointed if you don't find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is that whatever happens, you still got the bar of candy.
Yes, I know.
For goodness sake, open it, boy! You make me jumpy.
Nothing. A good thing, really. Because chocolate's very fascinating. Well, that's that. Anyone want a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad. Have a piece. You deserve something special after losing your job.
What? That's not true, Charlie. Tell me it's not true. Well, starve!
It is true. I will not starve. Now, what kind of party is this? Hey, let's splurge a little. Turn on the radio. Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie radio hour to bring you an important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet Beauregard. Oh, can't mind. Flapper jaws as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how did you find your golden ticket?
Well, I'm a gum chewer normally. When I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for over 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set in my best friend, Cornelia Prince medal. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, our sales got over 200,000 an hour, and this just in. This leaves only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We're here at the home of Mike TV, the finder of the 4th golden ticket. Here's Miss TV now. Tell us about the ticket, ma'am.
Well, you see, Mike and I were just...
Shut your pie hole, Toots. Did I tell you not to interrupt? Crack, smack, whack, dead. Did you see him die? That was so totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about the golden ticket.
Yeah, I got a ticket. Big deal. Means I'm gonna miss at least an hour of my second favorite TV show, and I'm gonna have to leave the house to tour some stupid factory. Whatever. Hit him harder.
Great. Now, which school does our golden ticket winner attend?
What? Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got my screen to the net, fool. Some kids like electric trains, and some kids like to use their brains to earn a university degree. I don't share their thirst for knowledge. I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance, and some kids go to Paris, while others go to Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing because I can
those rats.
What'd he say? What'd she say?
She said she spotted rats. This one, we'll eat it.
Now that's quite enough. I think we should all go to bed now.
Can Grandpa just tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please.
All right, but just one. No zombie worker stories, though. You need your sleep.
Look here, Charlie.
It's not horrific, but where'd you get it?
I've been saving. Open it, boy.
I can't. I'm too nervous. You do it.
We'll do it together. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really. This chocolate's very fascinating.
You're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply of it. You'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I'd never heard of chocolate or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let the sunshine shine. Come on, Charlie. No need to frown. Deep down you know tomorrow is your toy. When the days get heavy, never pin up, hat up, up and at a boy. Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day you gotta hold on strong, Charlie. Up on top is where you belong. Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams in view. Pretty soon the skies are gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, too. Cheer up, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Just be glad you're you. Cheer up, Charlie.
More than 2 weeks passed, and the fifth and final ticket still hasn't been found. The great cities blinked to a bitter, freezing snow.
Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, can you grab the last case of nut crunchies for me? Don't want it to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped a coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You should. Maybe should I? Maybe I should put up a notice.
That coin's probably buried in the snow for weeks. Take it, Charlie, and take this for being such a good child.
Thanks. It's so good.
A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World light. With perfect subtones of moccasin espresso. Wonka's a genius! Thanks. I better get to school. Do you think we can just have one more? I'll pay for it.
Why not? I give you another one, but my boss is pretty strict about inventory. What will it be, you Charlie, my boy?
Well, I plan to share this with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Nutter Riff. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious, while Grandma Josephina likes the Nutter Riff.
Then you should get a Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just tap. Here you go. I know you're going to share it all, but you might as well have a little taste, to see if there's anything bad.
On the one hand, you're just a bar of chocolate, no difference from the rest. On the other hand, you're a superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you think positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but a catastrophe, but now I began to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I did it! Grandpa Joe, I found it! I found the last golden ticket!
You did it, Charlie!
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. We should know if you can handle it.
Handle it? You just tried to stop me!
And I thought that today when I'd go up to the world and say good morning. Look at this thing. I never thought that I would be slapping a lap of luxury because I had said it couldn't be done, but can be done. Yes, it can be done. Everything that would be a golden time. We're going to make a lovely cross the line. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. And the golden ticket is a golden ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. We're about to meet the chocolate genius of the century, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Me and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Take a look and you'll see into my imagination. Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka.
He has a code.
My name is Veruca Salt.
I used to have Rugel's award, but you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole, or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Salt's the name and I'm nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. A process like this must go through a million nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's our silly ticket, Wonka. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, my dear. Of course. Burger?
I hear ya. Here's a ticket.
There's no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum. Mr. Wonka asked you, do we need to negotiate? Socko, babble, whatever.
Mike TV? Mr. Mike TV and guest?
Hold your pantyhose, the commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there's no television reception in the factory. None? None whatsoever. Chuck bucket.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka. Here's our ticket.
So you're Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence, you finding your ticket just in time.
See here, Wonka, if you're saying our ticket is a phony.
Pleasure to meet you too, mister.
You know me.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We start with the contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, tear, share, or wear none such party of the first part, and so on. Please sign below.
Now without my lawyer, let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Ha! Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory? Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka Chocolate Factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are the numerous lights for eating in bed at night. And in that room there, the exploding sweets for an enemy start a fight. In this room here is a rock candy mine, they say that's 3 miles deep. And in that room there, the marshmallow pills when you munch when you just can't sleep. Little room, big room, high room, low room, 1700 candy showrooms, small rooms, hall room, bathroom, ballroom, and you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And in that room there are the hot ice creams for a cold they smooth as silk. In every room are chocolate miracles, treats beyond compare. That crumbles to despair. Used to see them tear their hair. And all because of this room here. And this room here. And this room here. And this room here. And this room here. Oh, yes, sir. Is your room getting smaller, or am I getting taller? Subcenter, quickly. I hate to lose all of you so soon and generally need.
We crashed! Is this some sort of joke?
Subcenter, quickly. Now, now, now! Close your eyes and you will see one. Would you be a dreamer? Be one. Every time you please, just please save me one. Save me one. In the chocolate smelting room, where thousands of miles of chocolate pipe twist through the earth, chilling the chocolate to precise temperature perfect for dipping strawberries. Hervanka, I want to tasty chocolate. No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, do not taste the chocolate. It'll instantly harden like cement.
Look over there. It's some sort of creature.
Freeze, put your hands in the air where I can see them, Pong.
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker!
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka, I teach geography and...
Then you must know all about Loompa Land, with its thick forests infested by snozzy-wingers and hornswogglers and those terrible wicked wang-doodles.
Wang-doodles, there's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear, and a wing-doodle would just love to sink his sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Too late.
Now he's going to give his quotes to billions of people.
It's so good. I think I've had too much.
Augustus!
The chocolate...
He looks like an Easter bunny!
We've had an early revelation and lost a child so early on our trip. The boys really seem to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the chocolate dipping and heat him up to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that Celsius? No, Fahrenheit. 102 degrees Fahrenheit, or he may spontaneously boil. And that would be tragedy.
Because he would be damaged?
My dear, Augustus was damaged long ago. The real tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow closely as we continue our tour.
But do you get? Then you gobble down sweets, eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat.
What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it.
Oompa loompa doompa-dee-da. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like a oompa loompa doompa-dee-doo.
We're now going to make the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Violet, do not lick the boat. It'll only make the ship sticky.
Mr. Wonka, excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I would love a pink candy boat, or maybe one of those sweet Oompa Loompas.
Teacher's pet. Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and froing, slowly getting vertigo. To the south, the wind is blowing. To the north, there may be snow. To the west, the moon is glowing. To the east, a cock may crow. So we show no sign of slowing. Someone must know where we are, but no destination showing. So it's all a bit bizarre.
Though our mood is easy going,
We must sit still, silly dying.
It's no unlike Edgar Allan Poe, quite apart from our not knowing. It's the only place to go. And here we are in the invention room. This is the most secret room in my entire factory. All my new inventions are cooking and simmering in here. disgusting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum.
The most dazzling gum in the entire world.
Gum. Oh no.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum.
But it's not perfected yet, so you must not chew it.
Gum. I only have one dream and life, there's very little to it. So one stick of life on gum and I'll have fun to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I wed. If I survive till 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this comes here is much better than that one. This comes here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so much! It's delicious! It really tastes like pea soup! Oh, and here comes the roast beef! It's fantastic! It's so tender and juicy!
But the blueberry ice cream,
I bet it's to die!
that's what I'm worried about. The dye!
Yo, Monica, you're so busted.
That gum is gonna do it.
I asked her not. I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Willie. Nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's so bad for you. Violet, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there singing Am I Blue? If she's turning blue, it's true. Violet, you are never blue.
Lousy gum, I knew it was very blue and that is suet. I guess I blew it.
All I'm really worried about
Gum chewing's fun when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and burns your smile. But it's repulsive from voting it wrong. Chewing and chewing all day long. The way that it counts up. Oompa loompa doompa-dee-doo. If you remember, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa Loompa doompa-dee-doo.
Two naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left.
Violet, wait, Wonka, will Violet be ever alright? Will she be a blueberry forever?
Very probably. Now come along, I have more things to show you. Straight that, reverse that. I quite forgot. The magic fizzy lifting drink room.
bubbles. Do they taste like candy? I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. That's what the bubbles do that's remarkable.
Wonka, what do they do?
Just one scoop of fizzy lifting drink and you'll float on air. Float on air? Whoa! Unfortunately, my legal advisors have forbidden even the tiniest taste, so you must not drink it. Come along, I have more exciting things to show you.
Mr. Wonka? Kids?
They've left us behind.
Grandpa Joe, what's that? Try it. Hello? Who's there?
Try it.
You think we should?
Should we?
Well, I guess. Just one taste won't do any harm. Look. I'm flying! There is no sensation.
Feeling it hard as you can't know what's wrong.
It's inspirational
And recreational trying. Way, way up there in the air to be touching the sky. Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
way up to be bumping your head off the ceiling. It's so appealing, I'm reeling at my defying. There is no higher, so high I am trying.
What's that sound?
I don't know. Better slow down, look, get closer.
Look, Bill, it's a fan. It's checking us out. Try to put it down.
I can't!
Try, Charlie, try.
I can't!
It's gonna cut us a bit.
They close it!
I can't.
Dang! Positive!
You're back.
Wait, that's the answer. Burp! Oh, how I love to burp.
From Atlanta to Antwerp.
From Conway to White Earth.
Just as birds love to trip.
Every guy loves to be you or P. Happy birthday to
See, Veruca, cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals. The primary physical components being thermobrine. Now just step this way and... Charlie, you save the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, shall we? And next we have the nut room. Wonka, are those squirrels? Right you are. Eventually these squirrels will remove the walnut from its shell and at the same time sort the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable. Here, Squirrely.
Veruca, do not disturb the squirrels. They're in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and a Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa and a pink candy boat. And while we're at it, I want a feast. I want a feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcakes and donuts. So good you can go nuts. Give up to me. Now, I want a party with rooms of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm going to scream. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how I want it now. Don't care how I want it
Wonka, what will become of them? That particular shoe leads to the garbage indicator, but don't worry, there might be a chance it might not be lit today.
a chance?
Well, it's generally lit every other day. I can't remember if today's a burn day or not. Guess I'll have to find out. She was so deliciously bossy, a natural kept in industry. Onward and upward, backward and forward, off we go.
Please exit this way. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody must wear their goggles, protective gear. Perfect. Goggles over their eyes? Good. And welcome to the Coco Vision Room.
What is this place? Some sort of television studio? Of course not. It's for making Wonka commercials.
Wrong. Are you familiar how television works?
Yeah, big deal. What's the thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what's the thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the loopy-doopy doing?
You see, television gave me a wonderful idea. If you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
What? That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at the couch watching TV and suddenly see a commercial. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. A simple touch to the switch, but therefore it hasn't been properly tested. Therefore, no one should touch it.
Look at me. I'm going to be on TV. He's gone.
Oh dear, I do hope some part of him is not left behind.
Look, something's happening.
Look at me. I'm the first person ever to be sent by television.
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
I want to do it again and again. Put me down. Put me down.
He's completely unharmed.
Unharmed. He's barely 6 inches tall.
Well, that is a problem. Small boys can be very springy and stretchy. The tapping pulling machine, that should work well.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
What do you get from a good of tea? A pain in the neck and an IQ up. Why don't you try simply beating up? Or could you just not bear to love? You'll get no. You'll get no commercials. Oompa, doompa, turn off the TV and you'll be a star. You will live in happiness too. Like that. Doobity-doo.
Well, thank you very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
That's it. What about the lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes. Each child will receive the lifetime supply of chocolate. Other than that, the day has been a total waste of time and chocolate.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka.
Mr. Wonka, I broke the rules and I tasted the fizzy lifting drink, even though you told me not to. I'm sorry. This day has been better than my birthday. Goodbye. Bless you, Charlie! You did it!
See here, Wonka. It was my idea to try the...
I created this contest on one purpose of mine, to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie.
I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each child. You did something remarkable. You gave in to temptation, and yes, you're smart enough, and you admitted your own guilt.
You want me to run this entire factory? But what about my mom and dad and Grandpa Joe and
The entire family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Delicious.
You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa loompa doobity-doo. I got a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem of our youth. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth starts a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It will be contagious.
Who can take a sunrise?
Take a sunrise.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can.
Charlie can.
I know that he can.
I know that he can.
I know that he can, 'cause it makes it all well.
Make the world taste good.
And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it
Right. Well, thank you so much for coming today. Didn't they do a great job? The students sure worked hard all week long and leading up to that. They spent time learning the lyrics, they spent time blocking their scenes and making sure they knew all their parts. The students in the choir did a fabulous job supporting, and the actors on stage really did their parts well. Well done. I'd also like to thank the teachers for all of their support. In having to make some changes this year in a few maternity leaves, we had the teachers pitch in and do things that they haven't done before. So not only did they do crowd control and help out with other things, but they were also doing our stagehand work and helping with sets, and then finding things that needed to happen behind the scenes and pitching right in and taking care of it. So well done, teachers. And special thanks to Mrs. Ball and Ms. Mize and Mr. Morehouse and his crew who did lights, sound, sets, and special effects. And last but not least, we'd like to have a very big thank you to the person responsible for this big production, and that is Mrs. Kiertzner. And we have a little something for you.